What is up, dudes? This is Cryptic here, and I'm bringing you a new gameplay on the map Standoff. This was from the other day. It was a solo league play against a team. I ended up going 40-4. I had 4 captures and 25 defends as well. I think we actually ended up winning like 250 to like 20 something. So we ended up just kind of slaughtering this team here. Now it is a shorter gameplay, but the topic I wanted to cover is a little bit shorter. And that topic is about the Call of Duty community. Something I feel like kind of needs to be addressed, and as a community we kind of need to work on, because it's actually really sad. I used to play a lot of PvP in WoW and World of Warcraft, and something I was realizing about their community when I had transitioned from WoW into Call of Duty years ago, and something that I've kind of fooled around a little bit with some LOL and StarCraft 2, and something I've seen with their communities as well is they're very into helping one another. Yeah, there's some trash talking. I think that's just part of any of the esport games, and just when you have that rivalry going and that competition, there's always going to be some smack talk. But in the Call of Duty community, there's just a lack of, I guess, sportsmanship, if you will. Everyone is always talking shit to everyone. It doesn't matter what may have happened. You might have lost and you're talking crap. You may have won and you're still talking crap. You could beat someone, like in this game, 250 to 20 something, and you'll still be talking crap to the other team. There's no reason for it. And that doesn't usually happen in a lot of the other esport games. There's much more camaraderie amongst all the different esport players, and even some of the teams. Even though you, like I said, you saw that rivalry, there's going to be some smack talking, but it's not to the same level as in Call of Duty. And it's kind of led to a lot of the other esport players that play LOL, StarCraft 2, there's a number of reasons why they don't like Call of Duty. One, they don't think it's on the same level as LOL or StarCraft 2. But another reason is the fact that our community is just not up to the same speed as theirs. And I think it's for a number of different reasons. One, this game, I think, and at least in my opinion, if everyone kind of knew the same strategies, especially at least online, it would be very difficult to justify who does better online, because it's so connection-based. So if one team understands a strategy much better than another team, or at least understands a strategy that's much more efficient than another team, they don't want to let other people know of that strategy, because if the other team has a better connection, they'll win just from sheer connection and winning those gunfights. Versus if you look at StarCraft 2 LOL, they all talk about the exact same strategies. They find which strategy is the best way to go, and then they all divulge it. And what it comes down to is who can perform and execute that strategy more efficiently. But those games, I don't feel like those games are as connection-based as Call of Duty. So I think that's one major reason. Another big thing that I've really noticed is that because this game is not an out-of-the-box competitive game like LOL, StarCraft 2, and what that means is that you can't just put the game right into your Xbox, and it's not an automatic competitive game. When you play StarCraft 2 or LOL, what you get right out of the box is automatically competitive. There's no, you can't use this gun, you can't use that gun, you can't use this weapon or this unit. There's none of that. It's the game that comes out is automatically a competitive game. Black Ops 2 was the first of the Call of Duty games to ever have league play. Before that, it's always been just public matches. And that's what Call of Duty has been known for, is public matches. I mean, we have, over like 300,000 people online for public matches every single day, pretty much at any given point. So there's always a ton of people on public matches. However, public matches are nowhere near that of competitive gameplay. A number of reasons. One, you're looking at a lot of weapons not being viable, so they don't use those weapons. Some weapons are even banned from competitive gameplay because they're very overpowered, or when used in the right way can be unstoppable. And you're also looking at certain maps just aren't even on the playlist. You have I think one map's like Overflow and Turbine. Those are 2 maps right there that are in public match gameplays, but you never ever will play that in a competitive setting. So a lot of public players actually don't like competitive gaming because of the fact that we take so much out of the game from when it comes out of the box, that we just say, yo, you can't use this, you can't use that, oh, these games are only on certain maps, that kind of thing. Not to mention, there's only 3 game types that we play. We only play CTF, Hardpoint, and S&D. Public matches, you have everything from Demolition, Domination, Free-for-all, parkour modes. I mean, all that stuff. So there's a lot of restrictions in competitive gameplay, and I think a lot of public matches don't like, or a lot of public players don't like that. But what public matches has kind of done to our community is so many people will go into a competitive game thinking, well, I do really good in a public match, so that means I can do really good in a competitive match or in league play. And that's not necessarily true. Just because you do really good in a public match does not mean you're going to do really good in a competitive setting. For starters, I know I made a video earlier about the fundamentals. A lot of people in public matches think that Call of Duty is all about winning gunfights, and it's not. There's a lot of other strategies and fundamentals that go into competitive gaming, and public players don't usually understand those nuances, if you will, of that competitive setting. Another thing is, too, they bring their ego with them. Our community has a ton of ego, and I think it's just a combination of everyone. Even pro players have a lot of ego. They all think they're better than someone else. They think that no one can ever be better than them, and they always talk shit to anyone that even comes close to being what they are, or at least what they think they are in their head. And that ego's kind of got to stop, because there are going to be people better than you, and there are going to be people that beat you, and we just have to, as a community, recognize that and try and work on our attitudes towards one another, because we won't grow as a competitive game until we work on that and we become more improved, and you know, similar to other big esport titles. But hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Y'all take it easy. Please leave a like if you like, subscribe as well, because I will keep bringing you guys out more content. And also I'll have my Twitter link in my description box. Please leave a follow, because I will be linking all my videos on my Twitter feed as well. But hey guys, y'all take it easy, right?